Shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
Hey YouTube world, it's me Evelyn. This video was originally going to be about me sharing my business expenses, similar to how I shared my personal expenses in a previous video. But it was boring. I was bored. I couldn't even finish writing it. I almost unsubscribed from myself. I realized that information can be a PDF, okay? Not everything must be YouTube.com. I was essentially just standing here reading off my tax deductions. And I didn't feel like doing that anymore, especially since, I'm not finna pay them things until July for 2019. That automatic extension came in clutch. You can't get me to pay early, you know what I'm saying? You first, Mr. President, you first. So instead, I'm gonna just run through some of the most interesting purchases I've made in the name of a YouTube video. Now, buying things for the sake of a video is definitely a genre unto itself. I bought everything Amazon told me to in an ad, and this is what happened. I bought every chicken nugget from a restaurant that sells chicken nuggets. This is what happened. We're not on that level. But here are some interesting things that I have definitely claimed on my taxes as an expense, a deduction, if you will. Number one, wigs. I love a good wig. It can elevate a video. You throw in another character and that just gives it a little something else, a little something. I love rocking a wig. Every now and again, you've seen them. I got the same but 6 wigs in rotation. But I buy them, amen, with my business account, okay? It's a business expense. I love a good straight wig, okay, a nice curly wig. I don't have a true afro, so that might be my next purchase. I love going to the beauty supply store and getting me a wig for no serious reason. I just be throwing off the lady who works there, the owner even. I remember I went to go buy a wig for just a couple seconds of a video where I was trying to be Beyonce, and they only had like a certain type of blonde, and I remember the lady was so worried, and she was trying to tell me that blonde don't really work for me. Okay, it don't work for me. But I said, lady, mind your business, okay? How about you go and mind your business? I'm trying to give you some business, but you want to mind mine. One of my favorite videos was a couple years ago, Baby Evelyn from the internet. Actually, it was more like, it wasn't the early days. A little raggedy. But a couple years ago, I posted a video from when a company actually sent me a lace front wig without knowing who I am. And of course, I turned it into some shenanigans. And a lot of y'all love that video. I love that video. I love wigs. I love watching people slay them. It's not my ministry. Okay, it's not my calling. I would love one day to just rock. See, I already got the neck for it. That's what I'm trying to say. I already got the neck for it, but I just need someone to bless me with the labor it takes to also make it look good, not just a raw wig. I don't spend a lot of money on these wigs. I think the most I've ever spent is like $65, $70. And even that is kind of high considering they're jokes. I don't even really take care of them. They're also synthetic. So the next thing that I spent money on for a YouTube video is Trevance, my puppet. Best $85 I ever spent. Trevance is usually right over there, chilling, staring off into space, being pensive, if you will. Sometimes scary. I often close the door to my office so that I don't catch a glimpse at night. Let's bring him down. Child, close your mouth. Hold on. Oh my gosh. You are looking really good. Yes, you looking really nice. This is Trevance. I originally bought him for a specific project, but he's made lots of cameos since then, and you've come to know him very well and even love him in some cases. He is voiced by my little brother.
Yo, what's good?
But Trevins does not represent my little brother because that would be weird. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, right? All the girls love his style. Nobody dabs anymore. Anyway. Number 3, I paid for drone footage. So Khalees got a drone, which means that, you know what I'm saying, the hood got a drone, right? Just kidding. I was like, oh, okay, so you got a drone. I have an idea that would be perfect for this new technologies. And so I believe that I paid. I had to have paid. If I didn't pay, sorry, girl. So I had this idea for a video. I was inspired by Kevin Hart's Nike commercials because they were so, of course, high quality. It's Nike. And they were just so picturesque and beautiful, but then it's Kevin Hart. So it had that like silliness, you know what I'm saying? His genre of comedy kind of interwoven in the story of the Nike commercial. I wanted to make something that visually looked great, way better than my actual everyday videos, but still had a little bit of me kind of laced, interwoven into the story. And so I wrote the video, I wrote the script, I put the directions for what I wanted the drone footage to accomplish. And then, you know, Khalees made it happen. The first video especially went kind of viral for me. It's a lot of views on that one, and maybe it's the drone footage. I don't know in particular why, so I can only point, the only difference between that video and the zillions of videos I have is the drone footage. So I'm gonna chalk it up to that. And that was money, I think, well spent. I did buy a blow up inflatable car dealership blowy guy. I feel like that's a very me purchase to make. I feel like if I was to tell someone, hey, I just bought an inflatable car dealership car wash man, they would be like, oh, what color? And I originally bought it as a Halloween costume because that's the spirit I was in. I wasn't trying to create an original work. I'm lazy. Okay, it was October. We trying to wrap up the year. And so when I saw that costume at Target, I was like, that one. I love it. It's a good time. It's hot. It is hot. But there's like a battery pack fan that blows it up. And then the rest, the movement, the performance, if you will, is left up to you. And I killed it, if I say so myself, and I do say so myself. But I bought it not only because it was an easy Halloween costume, but because I knew it would come in handy for another video on www.youtube.com/Evelyn from the internets. I made a video with my brother, #BabyBlow, about what it feels like to be 29, right? The last year of my 20s. And so flailing is kind of what it feels like a little bit. So I decided, hey, what better to illustrate what I'm talking about than to actually flail as an inflatable car dealership man. I had fun. I don't know if you liked the video, but I had fun. And finally, I have also purchased 14 cases of LaCroix sparkling water at the same time. Okay, not 14 cases over a year, over a couple months. 14. I went to 3 different stores and bought 14, right, cases of LaCroix sparkling water for one video. I bought 14 cases of LaCroix for a video in which I was going to taste them all and give my honest feedback so that when you are shopping in the grocery aisles, you know to stay away from, was it cantaloupe? They made cantaloupe. And then you need to direct your sights to key lime, okay? That is my service to the American people, actually all people worldwide, wherever sparkling beverages are sold. And I mean, I don't know how much it costed. LaCroix is it, I don't know how much it is per case, but I bought 14 cases. I went to Target, went to Walmart, went to H-E-B, and it paid off. Not literally, but a lot of y'all seem to like the video, and it's one of my highest viewed videos to date. Speaking of which, they got new flavors. Stay tuned. So my YouTube channel has pretty low overhead. It's usually just me standing here. I don't be doing a lot most of the time. I don't be spending a lot either, except for these few items. But I started a new channel called #SmackYourLip, and the plan, allegedly, it's been said that the plan is to put all my future food-related content on that channel. So that if #SmackYourLip is where you want to spend your time on YouTube, if you are tired of leaving a comment asking for when is the next Smack Your Lip, you can just subscribe to one home and everything will live there. So who knows if that channel will require more things to buy, food, props, you know what I'm saying, a different camera, I don't know, forks. But for right now, me and my wigs and my puppet is all I need, okay? Because I am but a simple woman. I don't ask for much, but a like, a comment, a subscribe, if you find my shenanigans entertaining, okay? And with that, a word from our sponsor.
Squarespace gives you a powerful and beautiful online platform to create your own website. I use it as a landing page where you can learn more about me, what I do, and how we can work together. There are blogging tools that allow you to share and schedule out your posts, Squarespace email campaigns to help your business stand out, and if you scroll to the bottom of my website or click the link in the video description box, you can sign up for my email newsletter. I'll slide into your inbox on a monthly-ish basis with exclusive content, as they say, stuff that makes you think, makes you laugh, and throw in some doodles for funsies. And you can authenticate with your social media profiles, which lets you auto-post to Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. Visit squarespace.com for a free trial, check things out, play around, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Evelyn from the internets to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
In the comments below, let me know what types of videos you enjoy watching, not just on my channel, but the entirety of this website. I'll leave some of my favorite genres in the pinned comment, and I will see you on the internet somewhere.